Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we are playing The Huntsman, Winter's Curse. This is part of my Steam completing series where I go through every game in my library, eventually, and arbitrarily rate and review them. Oddly enough, this is based off the Universal movie, which is not what I expected. Because I didn't think they still made a lot of movie tie-in games in the recent years. But we're going to jump into this one and see what this is. I'm not really sure what to...
Once upon a time, on a farm deep in the realm of Vardhelm, a young woman lived with her father and 4 older brothers. Her father taught the brothers to plough and to sow, but one by one the brothers grew restless and left him, seeking greater adventures and following rumors of treasure. As Queen Freya's army crept closer to Vardhelm, the young woman said to her father, "Do not teach me to plough and sow like the others. Teach me to wield a sword and block a blow and use my enemy's strength against him." So her father took out the armor and sword he'd set aside long ago, and he taught his daughter. He knew she would need to defend herself, living in such perilous times. Only when the young woman's father died did she set off on a journey of her own to learn what had become of her missing brothers. When others urged her to stay and help defend Vardhelm, she told them the truth, that she hated unfinished stories, and that before she joined that new battle, she needed to find out where her brother's tales and her own tale ended first.
Okay. Locations are the starting points for quests within the game. You'll discover new locations as the game progresses. Selected locations will display available quests. This symbol guides you. Map movement. I can't zoom out. Alright. Well, let's go to this first spot here. Let's go to Vardhelm. Elisabeth enters the local village shop. Shopkeeper. "Hello, Elisabeth. It's been a while since I saw you here." "Yes, I've been busy caring for my father." "Of course, I'm sorry to learn of his death." "I will miss him much, but I will do my best to honor all he has taught me." "He was a good man. We can ill afford to lose one of those. But in these troubled times, perhaps death's a mercy." "You've heard of Queen Freya's means to take Vardhelm? I do not look forward to that battle. They say there is no stopping her." "Perhaps, but that is not my concern now. I must go on a journey." "These are perilous times to travel. Before I lost my father, I lost 4 brothers. It's past time to find them, if I can." "Well, it's not as if the remaining Vardhelm is much safer. Sometimes danger finds us, whether we will it or not. What can I get you, Elisabeth?" "I need a rain cloak, rations, as well as flint for a fire. My journey begins in the forest to the southeast." "At least one of my brothers hinted he headed that way." "That's far dark place during the last Queen Ravina's reign. Some say darkness lingers there still." "Of course the forest is dark. What do they say exactly?" "What do they say exactly? Whispers that Queen Ravina has been not dead long enough for the land to fully heal. They say dark creatures linger there still, eager to trap unwary travelers who think the forest safe. If you must go, hire someone to go with you. Have you someone to recommend?" Shopkeeper returns and calls back to the shop. A man comes out and joins them. "This is my cousin Simon. If you hire him, you can have your supplies for me on credit and pay me when you say he'll return." Oh, that guy looks grumpy. As Simon arrives, the shopkeeper turns away to gather items for Elisabeth. "Well, I could use the help. I can pay half your wages now and half when we return." "That's a fair bargain. I'll gather my things. Here are the items requested. Travel safely, Elisabeth." "I do not ask for safety, only a chance to find my brothers." Why is there just like a dude skeleton hanging in the background? That's not right. "And perhaps at last have some adventures of my own." And they walk to the southeast, to the forest, which is called the forest, into the dark. The road leads that way. "Where we are going, there are no roads. When we hit 88 miles per hour, I seek the heart of this forest." "Oh no, lady, you cannot mean to go there. They say the trees in that forest can swallow a man whole." "But I am a woman." "During Queen Ravina's reign, perhaps, but those days are behind us. You're not afraid, are you?" "I do not feel any man nor beast, but trees, yes. I am no fool. I can't spend these coins you promised me if I'm dead." "Well, then you're free to go on your way." "Pay me the rest of my wage first. We had an agreement." "You were hired to accompany me. If you leave before a journey's even begun, we have no agreement." "Now, if you excuse me, I'll be away. Unlike you, I do not lack the courage." "Oh, you're not going anywhere, lady. Pay me in coin or pay me with your own life's blood." Simon draws his spear. Elisabeth's medallion begins to glow. Suddenly, a raven swoops down and tugs at Simon's purse. What the? Simon whirls around as the bird flies off. Elisabeth steels herself for battle. They gotta kill it. Ow. That's not a good pose. When it's your character's turn, select an action card and play it. Action bar determines the order. Okay. Alright, so I can speed myself up, so I act multiple times in a row. Okay, pretty simple combat. I'm surged! Alright, it's done, made a losing turn. 1 XP, boots. I killed a man! Your return experience reward and equipment. Experience over time will let you grow your character. Equipment will let you customize your combat. Okay. Let's put some equipment on. It's Elisabeth. Well, the shop here will be pleased when he learned I killed his cousin. No! Abilities are passive bonus. You're on the level up. Deck is equipment. Okay, that looks like slots for parties. Okay, so I equipped the... Okay, the bandage, give me that. Okay, and that gives me bonuses. Ah, that's okay. Alright. Yes. The raven lands in the branch, stares down Elisabeth. Thank you for the distraction. I imagine you were just after a few shiny coins. Ravens like that sort of thing, right? But you gave me time to draw my sword, and for that I'm grateful. The raven tilts its head. You're awfully tame for a bird. Don't you have things to do? Caw? Oh, I don't know, raven things. Eating berries, clawing the hearts out of dead mice, that sort of thing. Croc. Or maybe you're just a kept bird who's never hunted a day in your life. Are you waiting for your owner to show up with a pretty cage? The raven takes off. Don't worry, I'll not tell your keeper where you've gone. I owe at least that much. The light in Elisabeth's medallion goes out. Why did my medallion start glowing? It's never done it before. The sun having set, the forest suddenly feels more ominous without light. I might as well take Simon's spear and spare sword with me. It might come in handy. Alright. I go there. Weapons. I think that one's better. My brothers did enter this forest, they likely did it here, where the forest meets the road from Vardhelm. A wolf's howl pierces the forest silence. Elisabeth's medallion glows once again as Will steps out of the shadow. Well, it's not these trees looking at me, but more ordinary threat, as one might find in any wood. Caw! Raven dives down to intercept the wolf. It pecks his tail at the wolf, distracting it. Come to my aid again! You clear the warrior's heart, but here a sword makes swifter work of this creature. Stay safe, Sir Raven. Invigorate self. Did not seem to help that much. Uh-oh. Status effect. Positive, negative. Enemy cards. Cripple. Alright, so I buffed that out. No. 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 I think he's just gonna keep doing that. Oh, he's looking at. He's got no health left. Alright, get this wolf. Kick him! What's the point that the sword attack is the same one used for the boots? That's twice you helped me now. You're more than 10 shopkeepers, cousin. Pity you can't tend these wounds for me as well. Croc. I know, there's only so much a bird can do, unless you'd like to fetch me a healer. Caw. No, I didn't think so, but don't worry about me. I'll just find some place to rest and get good as new by morning. Raven flies off and light the medallion fades. That's twice medallions glow in the presence of danger. But I do not waste the strength to worry about the now. I must find shelter for the night. Tuft of fur. Accessory. Attack all enemies. Cripple. Oh, I can have... okay. A lot of gear. A clue! After some searching, Elisabeth finds a cave. She constantly peeks inside. Seems this cave has been used by others in the past. I'm glad there's wood here. I'm in no shape to gather it all myself, and that scrap of cloth will let me buy my wound without sacrificing my blanket. Elisabeth starts a fire in the cave. Shadow dances on the walls around her. Elisabeth picks up a scrap of cloth. There's the letter G embroidered on it. I don't know if the G stands for anything. I know this cloth. It's part of my brother's George's cloak. Did he seek shelter here too? George and I had parted with his cloak lightly. I fear something terrible has happened. Anxious to get some rest so she can look for her brother in the morning, Elisabeth lays down to sleep on the cave by the fire. Firelight glows in the cave walls. The stranger quietly enters the cave. He kneels down Elisabeth and touches her wounds. His hands glow with a faint light. Good morning, Elisabeth. Oh, come morning! Elisabeth wakes up alone in the cave, feeling refreshed. What a strange dream I had. My wounds, they've healed. How is that possible? Your party has reached level 2. I got George's cloak. Alright, abilities. Hand size. I like that. All off 15 finger. Alright, so it seems pretty simple. I'll know it resets, which is nice. Alright, the forest, a fated meeting. Look, footprints! I was too weak to see him last night. If George truly did rest in that cave, perhaps they'll lead me to him. Elisabeth follows the footprints deeper into the forest. I feel so much better this morning. I'm ready for anything now. That power in the dream, power I did not yet understand. The forest rustles. Elisabeth is being followed. What's that? Who's there? Another wolf. This one's slightly different. Now. That stun didn't seem to help that much. That was just slightly faster than me. Don't have to push it back? Alright. 2 in a row. I don't get rid of those invigorate cards or the not one for buffing cards in general in most games. Alright, next attack should do it. That does attack pretty hard. Die, wolf! 2 more wolves appear from behind some vines. Those vines were just hiding the real danger. Beyond the wolves, the stranger appears again. Hey, new party member. Marcus equipment. Why can't I unequip the potion? I want to unequip the potion. Oh, I see. Okay, now I can do it. That's a little bit clunky. What does Marcus have? Oh, he's got a .2. +2 damage versus plants? Alright, that's weird. Hand size. Alright, I'll go with that. weapon. Armor. And then tuft of fur. Yeah. But you're just... Here comes the wolves. Let's save the dresser for later. Defeat all enemies! Was he AI in it? No? Okay. Sizzle them wolves. 6. Boom, 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 boom. Stun action. Get him! Use your magics! Bum 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 bum. It's kind of a shame I don't have any attacks on that one. Attack 9, heavy slash. Then it slowed me down, but 1 hit point. Everything. Get them wolves! Wolves are the only danger here. Look out for those vines! I got actually... Okay, there is plus damage for his plan. Alright, heal between battles. That makes it a little easier. I feel like I have some starting attack. Just one enemy. Oh, that vine's a snake! Well, that was a good time to get that cripple effect. This guy's pretty tough. I don't really want to slow myself up. Doesn't seem that big of a deal. I feel like a lot of dead cards in my deck, but it's still pretty early. I'm crippled and slow. I think I'll do just fine here. These battles haven't been too tough yet. That hurt, but he was kind of crippled. Yeah. Don't need a lot more to finish off this vine snake. And damage. Alright, so I guess I need to pay more closer attention. You're real! You weren't a dream after all. Well, I received stranger thank yous for helping fair maidens in distress. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. You hardly need my help. Anyone with eyes can see you're quite capable of saving yourself. I merely shortened the battle. I'm grateful just the same. You healed my wounds last night too, didn't you? Who could say where your dreaming ends and waking begins? My name is Marcus. It's a pleasure to fight by your side. Oh, my name's Elisabeth, by the way. How do you know where to find me last night? Marcus posts the dead vine with a staff. Staff? These are no natural plants. No, really, how'd you know where I slept last night? I was on my own errand in the forest when I saw you stumbling towards the cave. I followed, thinking you might need some help. Even a skilled warrior can fly into dark places. There are worse things than wolves and vines that have been corrupted by their own fear and desire. Wait, vines have fears? Alright. Oh, right there. What desires can a vine have? Everything that lives desires something, and corruption is often not far behind. But come, let's leave this place. The roots of the forest plants are deeply entwined, and nearby trees will soon learn of the destruction here. I don't recall inviting you to join me. Yet I think our paths lie together. We obviously fight well together. The last man I hired to accompany me betrayed me at the forest's edge. He was a coward then. As you see, I have already entered the forest, and won't betray you on account of that. I ask no pay. Instead, let us look out for one another. A generous offer, and a convenient one. You're not looking for pay. What are you looking for? Smart girl. To confront and destroy my share of the world's own darkness. Elisabeth laughs. It's not an usual reaction to such a request. You're serious, aren't you? Ah, serious, as I've been about anything in my life. We can handle wolves well enough together, but darkness is not a thing that can be defeated with a sword or staff. True enough, yet the same cannot be said for those who draw on the dark's power. Well, I don't know about fighting darkness itself, but at least one of my brothers entered this forest. If what you seek lies in the forest too, perhaps our paths do lie together for a time. Wow, 5 experience and a green one. I mean, 5 doesn't sound like much, but... Oh, side quests. Quest ledger. Well, hold on, let me do this first. Okay, what is giving me the slow... Oh, old armor. Heavy slash, okay. Can't change it. Oh, he's got anything. Green wand. That seems better. Don't think I'd be back so soon, but when I saw these vines close to home, I had to go back. I know the visitors would have trouble handling. At least they aren't as big as the ones before us. Alright, so just a little side quest fight. All enemies stunned! Ow. All enemies! All enemies stunned! That's starting to hurt. Round of enemy for 6. Target enemy for 6. Alright, this guy's gonna die. Random enemy for 6. Got him. Random enemy for 6. We'll be okay now. Random enemy for 6. And 9. Heavy slash. We did it! That wasn't so bad. Agreed, we should stay for the night. Let's not. I don't really run this shopkeeper and explain what happened to his cousin Simon. Alright, nice little side quest. We got an accessory. Alright. Let's just peek into the tracking the lost here real quick. My brother's George footprints continue this way. Rescuing 4 brothers is no small task itself. What if they don't wish to be found? Even I cannot bring them home. I must know what happened to them. I won't leave their stories unfinished. What about your story, Elisabeth? What would you be doing if you didn't have brothers to save? Preparing to help defend Vardhog against Queen Freya myself, I suppose, though in my heart I long for more of the world than the farm I grew up on. Elisabeth's medallion begins to glow. Look, it's glowing again. We must be careful. I think my medallion tries to warn me of danger, though it didn't warn me about the vines. The footprints end here, and 3 wolf prints. I remember that's a great danger. Perhaps. You see these flat stones, a man would have to leave no prints if he did continue over them. Let's continue over the stones. Let's continue over the stones. If George went that way, I'd be able to catch up with him. If the wolves found him, he's likely to be out of help anyway. The light medallion goes out. Now the light's gone out again. Perhaps this way is safe. Why save everything with wolves? Let's continue on quickly. Twig snaps. What was that? Oh, that's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. Attack all enemies and invigorate. Oh. All enemies. Oh, these guys only have a little bit of health. Well, I can finish one off. Nope, I'm weakened. Stop picking on her! All enemies 4. And then... Alright. We can handle this now. He's got really spindly little fingers. I guess that's the style of this art. Random enemy 6. There we go. Again, the medallion feels more in danger. I think I shouldn't expect it to tell me where safe paths are, or not as dangerous as you thought. The medallion also glowed when I found his guard's cloak. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was telling my brother was near. We need to turn back. Elizabeth Marcus backtracked those tracks. Elizabeth medallion goes once more. I am told my mother gave me this medallion long ago, but I was but a babe when she left us. I don't remember her at all. My father told me Lena was her name. He said it was a tradition, and Lena's part of the White Lands, to pass medallions as such as from mothers to daughters. Perhaps medallion was meant to help keep our family together, though if she wanted to do that, she ought to never give it away. Magic is a chancy thing. I would not be so quick to guess his intentions. Nor I look to it myself to set your path. Hold fast your sword, Elizabeth. I will not betray you. You don't hesitate to fight with magic. Killing with magic is nothing to be proud of, I assure you. Look over there. Another walks these paths. A dwarf, no doubt his own errand. Perhaps he's seen George pass his way. I must talk to him. Good day, sir. Oh, not a bad dwarf looking art. Oh, good day, sir. I see young man into this forest. Have you seen him? The dwarf laughs. Why? Isn't it the young man you're with good enough for you? Really? I'm not looking for romance. Really, I'm looking for romance. I'm looking for my brother. Now, where's the fun in that? I'm not looking for fun, I assure you. Yeah, you have less sense of humor than she does. Don't you know that a story is never just about one thing? Anyway, I have little to offer either of you, save these poor attempts to bring smiles to your mirthless faces. I've seen no one pass his way save for... But no, I've sworn I kept his location hidden. I've sworn to keep his location hidden. The one you saw? Could he be one of my brothers? I suppose it's possible, but he's a poor candidate to place your young man anyway. His heart's already taken. Elizabeth sighs. Truly, I don't seek to give my heart away to anyone. I seek my brother's. There you go again, turning my banter into deadly seriousness. But if we must be serious, tell me this. What is so important about your mission that I should defy my friend his privacy? The Snow Queen's army approaches Vardhelm. I must find my brothers before her forces prevent me from doing so. Now that's no laughing matter. My friend has no love for that icy queen. Very well, I'll take you to him. But if my friend asks, tell him you forced me at sword point, alright? Mustn't he try to kill us if we say that? Better you than me. Come on now, quickly before I change my mind. 2 experience! Oh, a side quest here? Traveling merchants. Alright. This seems to be a good mix of a visual novel and a turn-based RPG. Like, there's some roughness around the edges for the visuals. I'm a little confused on why Universal Studios made this. It doesn't seem to be at all tied to the movie, although I haven't seen it. Fair number of choices. Like I said, a few rough edges in some places, but I like the side quests. The deck building stuff is interesting. I'm sure it expands a lot more as the game goes on. Characters are interesting enough. HP growth, alright. She's buffer than him. Oh, we're so close to level. 9 out of 10 experience. But yeah. This is... oh crap. The Huntsman, Winter's Curse. Not too bad. Cheers.